What happens when you take the already fun activity of plant shopping and add a little imagination, a little charm, and some creativity? Well then, you get M&M Nursery, of course. As one would expect from a nursery like this, they have an excellent selection of pots. I've been really loving these shallower, larger pots too, especially seeing how they display their plants in these pots. The plants look fantastic in these. Starting at the 4-inch houseplants, they have a good selection of different houseplants in the 4-inch pots. They have these cute China doll plants, and these are great pet-friendly options. $8.98 for these. China doll plants are so cute. They have such beautiful foliage and a really cool growth pattern. They also have some green and purple oxalis. These are in 4-inch pots as well. They're so beautiful. These are $5.98 each. Oh, look at this purple passion plant. That's so pretty. $8.98 for that. You know, interestingly, I've never picked one of these up, but no other purple passion plant has called to me like this one is. This is so pretty. They have Calathea macroyanas, some of my favorite Calatheas. Actually, for Calatheas, these aren't too hard either, and they're $12.98 each in the 4-inch pots. They have some stunning Aglianemo Lady Valentines with the striking pink foliage. These are $19.98 each. And the Maranta Lemon Lime is $8.98. They have spider plants too, and I'm actually loving how leggy this one's looking. It's kind of interesting looking, isn't it? These are $7.98 each. And here's a fuller Bonnie. There's something really cool and interesting about the look of this leggy spider plant. They have 4-inch maidenhair ferns. These are $7.98 each as well. I'm never giving up on trying to figure out this maidenhair fern. There's gotta be a way to keep them happy in my care. But they are beautiful, aren't they? That is why I call it a trap. They have all other ferns here too. These all seem to be priced at $7.98. And speaking of ferns, check this fern out. These little fern pom-poms are so cute. I haven't seen a fern do that before, where it branches out from the one frond into multiple plentiful fronds. I think that's so cool. So funny. The more I get into plants and get deep in the weeds, the more I appreciate ferns. Ferns are some of the most fascinating plants out there in the world, and yet they often get overlooked by the houseplant community. Even the simplest of ferns that we're so desensitized from seeing, because we see them everywhere, are super fascinating. I mean, look at these new fronds emerging. The way that they unfurl. Justice for ferns. Oh, what do we have here? These are some really cool cordylines. When I went to Honolulu, Hawaii, I learned about the cordyline exotica, and I was instantly in love with this plant. And I thought to myself, I have to find this exact type of cordyline when I get back home, because these are so beautiful. It took me 2 years to find. They're here at M&M Nursery for $39.98. What I loved about the exotica cordyline is that the variegation is so beautiful. It looks like they were painted on by brush strokes. It has these beautiful broader leaves and it just has a really nice lush look to it. I'm so excited to have found these. Don't be surprised if this ends up coming home with me today. One thing I didn't expect for M&M to have is an awesome selection of large plants, and they do. If you're enjoying this video and love plant shopping videos, I suggest you consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd be more than happy to take you plant shopping. For those of you that already have, thank you. And why don't you hit that like button too while you're at it? Like this Schefflera alpine. The Schefflera alpine is stunning. Something so basic but so beautifully grown. Definitely makes a statement. And I absolutely love this Schefflera arbicola variegata. It's got stunning variegation and it has a really cool braided trunk with some awesome nabari going on with the roots down there. This is $149.98. Oh, and here's another cordyline. See, as you can see, this cordyline doesn't have as broad of leaves. Looks totally different from the exoticas that we just saw. This is the cordyline Black Magic, and this is $45. The cyclamen are looking beautiful this time of year. Here's a little fairy world where they incorporated some of the cyclamen as well as the cotoneaster and this really beautiful ground cover. The plants are beautiful on their own, but it's so cool to see them reimagined. Whoa, look at this ivy. It's beautiful. Now I always say to stay away from ivy because I've had the fun pleasure of trying to take out ivy from my parents' house. And by fun, I meant like not fun at all. They're highly invasive, I mean, from my experience, but seeing this, is so cool. You have some beautiful ivy strands here with the beautiful variegated ivy. You know, even some things that I don't like, I will find beautiful. There's beauty in everything if you look hard enough. I was looking at this table and seeing all the different plants, and I was noticing these ferns sticking out. So I thought to look under, and hey, it's a whole another microclimate down here. So cool. The ferns are literally growing out of the wood table. I want a fern table now. They have an awesome selection of different ground covers for your pots too. Oh, these are cool. These are by Native Son, so I'm guessing it's a California native ground cover. The Stachys officinalis, and the variety is Nana. There's this is Thyme, Elfin Thyme. Isn't that a cute name? A lot of these are full sun, but I'd love to find one that's shade tolerant. Maybe one that I can bring indoors. Ooh, there's this one that's like a mint variety. Mint kind of grows like weed. Mint's very invasive. And this is fragrant. It's pungent, I'd say. It smells more like a little mint and a little cat pee. They have some gorgeous primulas in bloom. These are $3.49 each. Right next to these Coleus, they have these 6-pack Coleus too, which is really cool. Actually, I fell in love with this Coleus. I thought this Coleus was really interesting. Coleus Under the Sea, which is very fitting. This looks very much like a coral to me. And this is a yellowfin tuna. How funny. Coleus yellowfin tuna is $6.98. And then right below the Coleus is another really cool microclimate with these spider plants. And Tradescantia just growing wildly. Oh, whoa. Here's another cordyline. This is the cordyline pink diamond. Isn't that stunning? And the cordyline florica. We have the cordyline pink diamond in the foreground. That one's $100. And the florica is $79. Both are absolutely stunning. And over here they have some 6-inch houseplants available. The ficus ruby, which I love, is $24.98. Same price for a nice 6-inch platycerium bifurcatum. Also known as the staghorn fern. This is what they grow into, especially if you mount them. It's a really cool fern. And then above that is another type of staghorn fern. This is either the Platycerium grande or the Platycerium superbum. I'm gonna guess it's the superbum just because the superbum thrives a little more easily in the California climate. They have some Dracaena sun kings, which is one of the Dracaenas that I use for my centerpieces for my big wedding celebration. They have these for $19.98 here. I made my centerpieces and filmed a video and put it up on Patreon. So if you want to see bonus footage, get to know me, pedodendron, a little more and a little better, make sure you check out my Patreon. Ooh. They have a couple Monstera Thai constellations. They have them here for $134.98 each. Check out the aerial roots on this one. M&M Nursery has a great selection of bonsais. Love these cotoneasters. Last time I was here, I was calling them cottoneasters. I was like, clearly that can't be right. Thank you for whoever told me it was cotoneaster. Wow, check out this tree. I wish I knew what it was, but I wanted to show you something really cool. So this tree was chopped right here, but you could start to see the new growth coming in. Isn't that cool? I think that's cool. You can chop us back, but life will always find a way. I don't know how much these are, but these little tiny pots of ponytail palms are so cute. And I wanted to show you some of the larger ones that they have here. This one's $39.98, which I think is a pretty good price for how chunky of a guy this is. And remember from the last video where I showed you the different growth stages of the ponytail palm. This one has the same chop right there in the middle. And they have this big fella. Isn't that cool? This one's $99.98. And it has a nice, thick trunk. I love that. Bocarnea recurvata. Can't get enough of it. That was fun. How'd you guys like M&M Nursery? I absolutely love this nursery. This is my go-to, especially if I have any special projects, any repotting that I have to do. This is the first one I check out because I absolutely love their selection of pots and their endless supply of inspiration. I did manage to pick up some plants. Are you surprised? Well, I got one plant. Can you guess what it is? I got the cordyline. Cordyline exotica. Add that to your wish list. And I bought this pot. It's gonna look beautiful with my Fabian Aurelia stump. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. If you like this video, you know what to do. Please throw me a bone and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my plant videos, come plant shopping with me. hit that subscribe button. And for those of you that already have subscribed, I thank you so much. I can't wait to see you in the next video. I just don't want to miss you too much, so if you could show me some love in the comments, and I'll meet you there. Bye!